Hi, this is Charlie giving you Wednesday's video. Hope you're very well. So, where's the best place to buy Bitcoin? Obviously, the crypto market has uh, gradually been coming up over the last month or two. It's sort of based out in the end of last year and into the beginning of this year. And as we can see on this daily chart of Bitcoin, really in the last month and a half, whatever. We can see it's been creeping its way up, and it's starting to make the headlines again now over the last week or so because we've had some really nice big breaks. And it's not just Bitcoin; it's many of the other cryptocurrencies as well. So let's start off with Bitcoin. Where's the place to buy it? Because it looks reasonably good at the moment. Technically, I'm not someone who's going to sit here and talk about the long-term picture of Bitcoin based on what it may be doing and the technology and stuff. I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in it as a trader. So excuse these ads that are popping up here. Yeah, no ads for now. I'm just using trading view charts here because I don't subscribe to cryptocurrencies on my e-signal charts. Anyway, so here's a weekly chart of Bitcoin, and yeah, it's got up to 8,000. It was down as low as what, 3,200 or whatever it was down at the lows. It looks all right. It could well be getting a little bit extended, but then this is a crypto market, and you never know. But certainly, it has the potential to pull back down into the 6,000s. So if I was going to be looking to buy Bitcoin, I'd be looking back down into the 6,000s area. We can see that it's had this whole area here around about 6,000, which was a floor last year, and then it broke, didn't it, into the latter part of last year. And so that zone could be an interesting zone. So sort of 6,000 to 6,500. So I wouldn't necessarily just want to buy it here technically, because it's already had a really good run. Sometimes you have to be patient to and wait to buy. If you're impatient, then sometimes you end up buying, and then in the coming weeks it does a bit of a pullback. So that's the sort of area technically that I'd be looking at it, because technically at the moment it does look like it's got some more upside. So the big psychological area is going to be that 10,000 area. So that could well come into play at some point in the coming months. So if I was wanting to buy it, that's what I would do. Now personally, I don't trade Bitcoin with regards to through a broker or anything like that, but I have got some actually I've got some Ripple that I bought last year. I've bought Ethereum before, so if we go and have a look at Ripple, and funnily enough, I bought Ripple, I think it was December time of last year. So we go back to a daily chart here. You can see what Ripple's been up to, which is basically not a lot. So I bought it in December, and then all of a sudden it perked up in April, then came back down again, and has really perked up now. So it's funny, in 2 days here, 2 days, I'm now up like 30 odd percent. I was up 20 something percent when I looked at it yesterday, and now 30 odd percent. But again, I trade this. You don't have to trade with any sort of leverage or whatever. I mean, I just buy it through my Revolut account. So I have a Revolut currency account, and within the Revolut currency account, you can buy and sell cryptocurrencies. So then I'm not buying anything on leverage or anything like that. I literally just buy it as if it's a cash market. So I can go into my app on Revolut. If any of you haven't got the Revolut card, it's very good if you want to use it for buying currencies if you're traveling or whatever. But you can use it like a debit card as well. It's very, very good, and you get institutional rates on your currencies when you're traveling. Very, very useful like that. But there's more to it in that you can do all sorts of savings and various things with it if you want to, and you can buy cryptocurrencies. So I bought Ripple through my Revolut account ages ago, but it doesn't matter that I've just been sat on it because I had no interest in trying to trade it. So again, it's a market which it did so well in 2017, and then obviously crashed. So I'm looking at this thinking, well, okay, we could see a bit more upside coming from this as well. So I'm already in, but I still think that there's probably some more to come. I think that we had to have the crash in order to wipe out the hype. There was too much hysteria, and I remember the hysteria very well because every man and his dog wanted to be involved in cryptocurrencies, and the market needed to have a flush out, as we talked about way back. So I think the flush has been done for now. I don't know whether we're going to go way up to those sort of levels, and I have no interest in that. But certainly, um, all of these markets have that potential to come up a bit more. So there you go. That's just Bitcoin and that's Ripple. As far as Ripple's concerned, yes, again, the potential to come up to the 60 zone, up into this sort of price area over here. We've got about 60 to 80 because it spiked into almost 80 there. So we've got this area here of resistance up at 60. So I still think there's plenty of scope for more upside, technically, even in the shortish term over the coming weeks or months for Ripple as well. But certainly, if you're interested in Bitcoin, there's plenty of markets out there, but Bitcoin obviously is the most widely traded. Then there's scope there for a buy on a pullback on Bitcoin. So there you go. That's the video finished for this week. I'll see you on. Will I see you on Friday? Trying to think what my movements are. I might do on Friday. I'm not in the live trading room this week, so we'll see. One way or another, we'll try and see if we can get a video out to you. Ciao for now.